I am so excited to be here today.
Recently, young adult author Kristen Levine spoke to students at McDevitt and Kennedy Middle Schools about her segregation-era novel, The Lions of Little Rock.
Now this picture is a little bit misleading because the sign says that the school was closed by order of the federal government. And that is not true. The federal government was actually ordering the schools to integrate.
Middle schoolers read the book for a program called Two Schools, One Book. Set in 1950s Arkansas, the book follows two junior high school girls whose lives are upended after one of them is kicked out of school for passing as white.
We have had a really good reaction. The first thing that happened was we had some boys say, "Is it all about girls?" And they started to read the novel, so the boys began to be involved.
When I was like in 6th and 7th grade, I hated writing.
The writer wrote a really intriguing book. She knows middle school students, and she's very good at moving the plot forward and making it fun and interesting.
The middle school reading program grew out of an existing program at Waltham High School.
So we've been very successful at the high school with the One School, One Story program. We're 4 years in and we've really built a culture of reading and given students voice when it comes to what they want to do over the summer vacation in terms of what book they're going to read.
Over the summer, high school English students read a novel about police brutality told from two different perspectives. The novel was picked by fellow students during a 24-hour readathon.
And so when I come to write Queen Collins' part of All American Boys, I have to be very honest about my experience as a white boy.
The book's co-authors, one black, one white, drew rave reviews after a rousing presentation at Waltham High School in early October.
What you do is keep your hands out of your pockets, make sure they are visible at all times. You say yes sir, you say no sir, you say yes ma'am, you say no ma'am. You be as kind and as respectful as possible, and you will get out of there alive.
Drawing on personal experience, they spoke openly about race, traffic stops, selfies, and changing the world.
The real question is, what are you going to do? What y'all getting ready to do?
Afterwards, the readathon kids were excited to eat lunch with the two authors who are based in New York City.
But where did you get Rashad's inspiration to come from a cartoon in a newspaper?
We consciously decided, it was like, look, I ain't writing no black kid who's a basketball player.
All told, it was a fun event that dovetailed nicely with school department efforts to discuss the touchy subject of race in a meaningful way.
They were able to talk about everything on their mind in a controlled and encouraging setting so that we were taking what was already in their brains, what they're already talking about with their friends, and giving them a platform to talk about it academically and to look forward instead of being stuck where they are.
For Waltham Newswatch, this is Chris Wangler.